defied multiple summons to withdraw from the Mechanicus facility on Avarax, and we do not know why. Captain Akran has tasked me to aid in your retrieval of the Magos biologists before the Tyranids completely engulf the mining base, causing unnecessary loss of data. Honored to perform our duty, Magos. Atmospheric conditions are suboptimal to mission deployment and evacuation. This is as close as I can get you to the Longinus Gamma facility. Position! We might request additional armaments for that Trigon. Take heed, Viridian. Trigon target acquisition vectors are unknown. Best to keep moving and stay together. Projecting a sense of tactical dominance may deter it from attacking. For now. The Trigon could be anywhere. Close formation.
It dares not assault us if we stand and stride as one.
We suffer tyrannic blight! Rearming!
Rally and relocate, brothers!
Servo gun!
Make haste with singular purpose!
Tyranid scum! Restoring sentry to battle-ready status! Blessed be this magazine!
Relocate, brothers! Tarry not, and scatter not! This foothold is a bulwark against the
not let that one conjure reinforcements! Changing magazine! This tarantula is still battle-worthy. Reloading weapon! Alien force to the key blade. Activating tarantula sentry gun! To his faithful, he provides. Rearming!
Close ranks and hunter them!
Reloading! Exterminate the swarm beast!
This Lucas gives us a tactical advantage.
Zoanthrope, fortify your psyches!
Rally and relocate, brothers. The lift station lies just ahead, Meridian. Considering the Trigon's presence is incidental to our objective, utilize the lift to reroute closer to Metrian's keep. Understood, Magos. The lift is within our sights.
Another Xenos bioformer.
Hail, Astartes. I have summoned the transport lift at the request of Magos Gallio. Remain patient. Transport lift inbound. Perplexing. I have transmitted no authorizations. Location security indefensible. Reposition frequently to compensate. Transport lift status incomprehensible. Begins, ceases. Begins, ceases. Ignore the servo scar and focus on footholds.
Exterminated!
The lift has arrived. Advance to the lift.
We are allies! Brothers, rally to me at the passage! Changing magazine! Never hesitate, fulfilling his will. For the Emperor! Enhanced tactic ready. Battle.
Ignoel Nutrient welcomes you to Longinus Gamma Bio Research Facility. Please do not disturb the lift. It would be a waste.
Xenos in
I have no music to play while you descend. Use the silence to contemplate your futile brutal existence in service to a desiccated cause.
Damaged servo skull logged into mission.
Meridian, the servo skull is enslaved to an unknown master. I am...
Continue to discuss your fate amongst yourselves. It changes nothing.
Block out any distractions. Our orders stand.
A suggestion, abandon Gallio's misguided vendetta against the Magos biologists. Do you know what Gallio and Nutrient achieved together in the past? Ask about Project Caesar 6 if you ever speak to him.
Let Magos Gallio deal with the wayward servo skull.
Grenades on my location.
Servo skulls. Remaining
Gun sight ready to deploy!
Galio knows nothing of the shadow and its myriad secrets. But I do.
Repurposing battlefield sentry. Even this magazine empty.
I was worried you had fallen victim to Metrian's mastery of malphonic disruptive frequencies, but now the uncomfortable sensation associated with relief cools my remaining skin. Be warned, Viridian. Metrian cannot hope to stand against you alone, so she will lie and stall in hope the Xenos swarm will devour you. Case in point, she has enslaved that servo skull as a crude mouthpiece. But give her word zero credibility for the mission's sake, and your own. Metrian has failed thus far, and she will continue to fail.
Brothers, together we go.
We summon legions of Xenos. Astartes, the facility is well stocked in mining gear. Requisition melter charges to eradicate the tunnels and halt the infestation.
Melter charge secure.
Melter demolition.
Gun is fully operational. Releasing from
Utilize melter tactics to negate Xenos presence. Melter charge deployment. Approaching with melter ordnance.
Purify the infected tunnels with the melter charges.
Enemy aprons inert.
Keep scanning for signs of the triangle.
None of this matters.
reloading weapon. Reloading. Servo harness gun replenished.
Inside the facility, you'll find Metrian,
Your brothers think you are the
cowering
weakest
data
among them.
enclave.
Gallia, old friend of mine. If you missed our binaric discourses, you could have sent communication. I observe you still pathetically cling to things as soft tissue. Remember, meat lacks efficiency, whereas metallic alloys stave off corrosion and degradation far away.
How far you have fallen, Ignoel, that I must drag you back into the light.
The tyranny is your flesh and fire mass.
Changing magazine. A crude device, but I can restore it. relic. Over here. Rearming. For the Emperor! Never hesitate in fulfilling his will.
A redundant system gridlocked by bureaucracy and
Knows the
blinding
truth
divestment.
of my faults. I am but a humble grain, patched into a mining facility, and nothing more. What reason exists to call me from recording biomass coalescence data firsthand? I pose no threat to Galio or the Imperium, even if I should fall.
Disconnect her synaptic tethers from the facility command terminals. Stand firm. I expect her to route Xenos to assault your locus. Dig in and defend! Commencing signal severance.
One more mindless beast slain.
Console disruption tactics successful. Establish perimeter around console. Commencing signal disruption. The power cell is required to restore energy to the facility.
Power cell identified.
The generator requires a power cell.
Beseech you, Galio. Bear witness to the summation of our divine arithmetic from long ago. Remember Project Zeta 6?
As my theorems predicted, your life vector has converged with renegade factors, and Zeta 6 was a waste of computational resources and one perfectly good rocks. Surrender now, and perhaps leniency can be granted. After the mind probes, of course.
You are a redundant functionary. Your Astartes shall die here, alone, in the dark.
Replenishing.
Successful.
Futile, impotent waste of gene seed. You trifle with the only hope against the hive mind the Imperium has left.
Commencing signal disruption. Task complete. Console uplink severed.
Return to Metrian's containment unit. See, Metrian, the more you thrash, the deeper you set our hooks.
These tender claws of Astartes' flesh have accomplished nothing, Galio. My machinations are already achieving my designs. You are fools, peasants.
Science, Metrian. Meridian, confirm possession of her quivering mass of computational gray matter. The asset does not seem to have anything left to say. Pilot, Meridian is ready for evacuation. Sending updated extraction coordinates to you now, Meridian.
Xenos Bioform! This tarantula is still battle-worthy. Artificer harness firing! Fresh munitions! Without their living artillery, these Xenos stand no chance. For the Emperor! Brothers, together we go.
Adversary conditions deteriorating.
Not even this interminable storm dampens our chapter's colors.
Ammunition cache here! Stand resolute against the Xenos swarm! Restoring sentry to battle-ready status!
Push to your displays. Objective updated. Terminate Trigon.
Xenos bioform eliminated. Change Changing magazine!